We're good?
Audio check. Good. 1, 2.
Cool. Good.
We're all
Chreesh?
good. Check.
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 Chance, all audio's good?
Yeah.
Cool.
Go about as loud as you think you're going to be.
You.
No
What?
shot.
Are you insane? All right, that should be.
Are you insane?
I won't get that loud.
No, you're good.
Yeah, we're good, Chance?
Yeah, go for it.
All right. How should I intro it?
Dude, I just be like, what's going on? Like, however you
Cool.
talk.
Cool.
Welcome back. Or
Welcome back.
welcome
Welcome to the first episode. All right. Welcome to the first episode of the pod. Today, we have two very special guests. We have my man, my cheddar, my cheese, Chreesh, the Cowboy
baby.
Chreesh. And we have a very lovely guest, very special.
Very lovely.
Right off a tour, we have Tayler, the big bone
Wear a
holder.
helmet.
Come on, baby. What an intro. I need this guy as a hype man. Let's
Good.
go.
That was good.
Well, Tayler, how was the tour?
Dude, it exceeded every one of my expectations that I thought. You know what I mean? It was cool because I was like, I already knew Dylan. We had a good relationship. I knew his camp. They were all cool. I'd only performed 3 times ever before that tour.
Really?
And I was going from like my own shows, which were like, I was doing like 700 to like 1,000 selling out my own to
Yeah.
like 2,000 to 5,000 a night with him.
Jeez.
And I was just like, my heart was falling out of my asshole the first like 2 weekends.
Yeah.
And then we got the Flow and Dylan's camp. They were all so cool, man. And
Yeah.
so it ended up being honestly like the biggest dream come true. I think that will probably be way cooler than even when I'm doing stadiums because that was
Really?
just such a cool moment. You know?
We were also with Matt too, so it was like you, Matt, Dylan, all like a family tour. Like everybody was already so close going into it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It was so
yeah. Matt
smooth. I got
Schuster,
to
that was
come out to
a
a
buddy
few
of mine that
weekends.
I'd been. He's so talented, man. I reached out to him a couple years ago, and then finally got to meet him, hang with him, met him. He was cool as hell, and then we went on the road all together, and it was just like a
So sick.
big
Hell
family
yeah.
thing. So.
Hell yeah. What's it like being with Dylan? Is he like you guys? Is he crazy like you guys?
Dog.
He's crazy.
He honestly, this says a lot, bro. He's even crazier than us.
Nah.
Dude, I swear. I mean,
Nah. He
is
if I
wild.
was headlining my own tour, it was my first tour. Even though I was like boys with him, I still didn't know like
Yeah.
how it works on the road yet. Dog, he would come into my green room. We had like fruit trays, like bottles. Like he would break bottles, throw the trays everywhere.
Yeah.
Dump ice. Like he's a menace, dude.
It
And
wasn't
it's-
his first
it's
tour.
Sick, dude. It was such a
Good
good
stuff.
time. They really made it awesome. And then Dylan would bring us out to sing a song with him too, and that was just you know Little Z,
Yeah, I saw he went out with you
dude.
guys.
He
my
came out.
gosh.
He's a
Yeah.
freaking star, dude. I didn't
owned
even know
the
he
show.
sang. I didn't know he sang. I was messing around in sound check one day. I was like, "Get out here! You're gonna come sing Friends in Low Places with me because that's what we sing with Dylan."
Yeah.
Took it away, bro.
Really?
Dylan came out and was like, "You're singing that tonight," and I was like,
No way. Wait,
about
he
the-
sang
how about the
on
meet and
stage with
greet?
you guys?
on stage with us. He
No
comes
Meet
out.
and greet
way.
after
He does-
was insane.
He does backflips on stage and then sings.
What?
He's I was like, bro, first little person country artist, so easy to market. That's things the people love him.
That's
People
great.
like-
Wait, so how did the relationship with Dylan start?
Oh, you know how it started? You remember how it started?
I remember we went to Louisiana with him.
No.
pretty
But
soon
before
into
that, so he made a video, or there was like some interview going on with him, and he was like, when I moved to Nashville, there wasn't grown men making TikTok dance videos on Broadway.
coming straight at our
Talking
throat.
about
No,
us,
he
dude.
was calling you out.
Dude,
so tough.
and I was like, God, he's right, but I can't let it slide like that. You know what I mean? And so we ended up like, I remember, I think what it was to start it was we knew each other. We talked a little bit back and forth.
Yeah,
We talked
yeah,
shit, just like joking on the internet. And then I made a video. He made this video to that the whiskey and a soda.
Yeah.
The
Yeah.
Haley Witter song. And he was like shirtless in the gym and he was going like super like cringy video.
Yeah.
And then I duetted it. I was like, we got to get these fake country boys out of Nashville. And then it just started this whole like unravel of like back and forth.
Yeah.
And then he invited us all to come on a big hunt trip in Louisiana. And
Hell
The first time I met him
Yeah.
was sick. He was at the Tulsa State Fairgrounds.
Okay.
During the fair, brought me out to a show, and it was like the first time a big artist had like brought me backstage. And,
Really?
like, on the bus and stuff. So it was super sick.
I
He's
will
a big
say,
hunter.
bro,
We went and hunted with him.
I
It
will
was so
say
sick.
something that really stands out about Dylan. Not only is he like such like a genuine like real person, but like, you know, like everybody kind of has their guard up, their egos kind of going. Like for the
Yeah,
most part,
yeah,
like
yeah.
country like music and country artists like in Nashville, everyone's got that southern hospitality, so they're pretty nice regardless.
Yeah, yeah.
But like I've been to other tours where I'm not necessarily opening, but like the artists kind of just stay in their own section. They're like, they usually, some people, dude, like have their security. It's like you can't even walk past a certain point because it's too close to their rooms.
Damn.
And I'm like, nah, that's a little bit. Like Dylan is like out and about hanging out. He brings us on his bus every day on tour. We turn up before the show, after the show. Like he's right there with you, bro. And it's like, it's cool, man. He makes sure he makes y'all feel like a part of the family. It's not just like you're there to sing and then like go somewhere.
Yeah. I mean, okay, I have a real question for you then.
What's up?
Because you're one of the only people, the influencers that I've hung around that is like pretty much completely sober.
Yeah.
So how does that work with essentially you being with, you know, a lot of these music artists that drink, they smoke, they do all that.
Dude, it's crazy.
What's it like?
Man. It's crazy because even like I would just be straight up, dude. So I'd never drink in my life. I'd never drink or smoke in my life ever. Moved out to LA at 18 years old. No parents, no discipline. Made a lot of bad decisions, but I never got into like, you know, I was just hanging around the wrong crowds. I was never like, I wasn't focused on why I was out there, right? But I never like, I grew up in like camps for sports, camps for motocross, camps for whatever, and I just was super locked in as a kid. I never had that like party mentality. I had older siblings, and I saw them like getting drunk, throwing up, hungover, all this stuff, and I was like, that doesn't seem fun to me.
And, like Chreesh.
Exactly.
No, not like me.
And for his 23rd birthday tonight, his 20th and 23rd birthday tonight, we're turning up. Yeah.
All in one.
But no, so I moved out to LA. Everyone out there, dude. And that's what's so funny, man, is like there's so many people that try to call me out and they're like, he says he never drink, or I've seen him at parties fucked up. I would love to see a video ever of me drunk at a party.
Yeah.
I actually, in fact, and I posted this now, I went through the hardest year of my life last year. And dude, I lost so much weight. I stopped eating. I wasn't sleeping. I had the most anxiety I've ever had in my life, and I didn't know what else to do. I started smoking weed I smoke a little bit at nighttime, all that stuff, just to like help with anxiety. I struggle with it really bad, man. But up until literally last year, I'd never smoked or drank in my life. And there's all these people that are like, oh yeah, he drinks, he party. I'm like, I would love to see where you ever see me like just
I've never seen it, and I've seen people tempt him pretty hard.
Yeah,
like,
but I tell you what though,
he won't do it.
I'll tell you what. I've made everyone a promise,
He did
though.
make a deal.
I did make a deal. The day I have a #1 single, every one of my friends want to see me drunk one time in my life. And so I promised all of my friends, I was like, the day I have a #1 single, I will get drunk one time, and one time only.
One time.
And we'll have a freaking time of our life.
You're not gonna
that
want
night.
to do it
I better
again.
have
You're
an
not gonna
invite
wanna
to
do
that.
it. It'll be sick,
Everyone's
though.
like, don't drink a lot. I'm like, dude, I'm going to drink a lot so I hate my life the next day and never do it again, dude.
That's the way to go, low key.
Yeah, that's either like a great idea or a horrible idea. I
think
don't
it's
know.
good.
Yeah,
I think
you think it's good?
It'll be a good celebration.
Yeah, but
after
no, dude,
#1
it's
single's
it's
huge.
funny, bro, because like I love when people try to call me out, but like I won't say names, but like, dude, the entire LA industry is so like, dude, everyone's doing like cocaine and like the craziest drugs you ever.
Yeah,
These people that like you look up to them on the internet, like you think that like they're like the most. I will never claim to be a role model or an influencer. I'm just a guy that like makes a lot of dumb videos on the internet and likes to do cool shit. I'm not an influencer or like I don't expect people to look up to me. I tell people about my own experience with the industry and the internet and what it's done to me and like where it put my mental health, all this stuff. But there's people out there, like for the most part, I've always tried to be like real to myself, like who I was, As soon as I started smoking, I let people know, like it's whatever. But there's so many people that are doing like the hardest core drugs you could possibly think of out there that I'm just like, that's not for me, man.
Yeah. I mean, coming from the scene that you were in, even if like, because obviously you've been a big name in the industry for a while, right? People want what comes with your name, and so people are going to call you out. They're going to use your name for clout. You know what I mean? And it seems like as soon as you hit a certain level, it becomes a norm. When did you start seeing that as becoming a norm? When people are essentially targeting you as a way to get clicks, a way to get clout.
Dude, I'm not gonna lie. It's like I couldn't even tell you the first time it actually became normal. It's just kind of like it pisses you off for a long. Dude, it always pisses you off. But it's just like it doesn't bother you as much anymore. You know what I mean? Like dude, I started social media when I was like 15, 16 years old. I never had any like great success back then, but I was making these videos and bro, I got bullied. I got like so much shit talked about me in my hometown, like all that stuff. Like, and then even like coming up to now, dude, like But honestly, dude, we talk about this all the time.
Yeah.
We do it to ourselves. Like that's why also I'm not mad at people that make fun of us.
Yeah,
I look
yeah.
back at myself.
I would make
granted,
fun of me so bad.
Granted, it's a completely different world now. Like in 2020 during the pandemic, TikTok cringe dance videos was what was
the
in.
thing. It
was
was,
the
yeah,
thing.
yeah.
I look back at it now and I'm like, dude, I would have fucking punched myself in the face, dude.
What are we doing?
Dude, I get it, but like I always tell people, man, in the most like non-egotistic, like cocky way, dude, at the top of my career, man, I was making, and I talk about this now because I have a fraction of what I ever had now, and I'm so content with my life because I'm way happier than what I ever was out there. I was making $200,000-$300,000 a month, man, doing those videos and promos, and because of the engagement that it brought and all that shit. I was on so much of a high that like I didn't care if anyone liked me. Use my name for clout, get it. I'm getting paid regardless. You know what I mean? Like I was like, I was this little like cocky asshole, man, and like I would pull up and try to fight people, bro. I was doing this. I was talking shit to everybody. There was such a viral video of me talking shit to this kid, man. And dude, that's what I mean, bro. I was, you know what we're talking about. And I was just like, I was just a kid, man. Like that's what I say, dude. I was so dumb, and like, I don't know, man. It's just comes with it, man. It's funny because everyone does it, but everyone does it for views. They like a lot of them don't even like actually hate you. Like a guy that I hung out with not too long ago, Duke Gomez. He was actually supposed to be on the strip. You should look him up. He's funny as hell.
Oh my god.
He roasted us, bro. Like so bad. But he's like this super Jersey. He came out to my show in Jersey on the Dylan Scott tour. One of the freaking coolest people I've ever met. But like, we do it to ourselves, bro. Like I said, if I was the normal guy that didn't do that, didn't dance, and well, I would have made fun of my ass too, bro. Like, it was just not
exactly.
I don't know, dude.
Exactly.
Well, you know, you got to give the fans what they want. So can you give us your best gangster impersonation? Because I mean, I saw part of it in some of your videos.
Watch your fucking mouth, all right? Watch your fucking. No,
This is a deep voice for me.
It's
It goes down like 5 levels. He's like, watch your mouth.
I'm like, hey, yo, watch your shit, all right?
Oh no.
Jeez. Okay, so you obviously did end up fighting somebody, right?
I
You
did,
fought
yes.
Gib.
I fought a Nissan Gib, yes.
So it didn't turn out how you wanted.
No.
Right?
Dude,
But what
never-
happened?
Okay, so there's a lot of stuff that goes into it that people didn't know, right? And like, I don't like talking about it because people just say I'm making excuses, which is completely okay.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I don't care. But Gib, I have all the respect in the world. He's each fight showing people that he is. It's funny because people look at Gib and he's so like jittery with his feet. He's so like weird. He's so unorthodox that people like are like, this guy's shit. Da, da, da.
Yeah.
Bro, he's a good fighter, bro. And like what it is, dude, is he may not be like the best fundamental fighter, the best whatever, but the pressure, he showed it with Jarvis too. Like the pressure he keeps on you, that guy has a gas tank that I've never seen in my life.
Yeah.
Dude. The pressure that he keeps, he breaks you down. He may not be like cracking you, dropping you, all the stuff. But like, I mean, he did Austin McBroom, but like 6 times in one fight. But,
Yeah, he did.
All good.
But like, dude, I was more than ready. You know, I was sparring. Like Canelo is a good friend of mine. Him and Eddie were so welcoming in. They let me come and train at their gym. You know, I sparred Canelo a couple times. I'd sparred with Ryan. I was more than ready, dude. But what people will never understand is you can train as much as you want.
Yep.
Like all these pros do 100+ fights, amateur fights.
Yep.
To work your way up to these big big arenas and stadiums and this and bigger fights. Bro, I've been in the gym for like, I've been fighting for like 8 years. You know what I mean? And I can hold my own, I could do whatever, but it was never like my main focus because social media and everything else took off. But I got to the night of the fight, bro. I was so dialed in. There was so much bullshit, dude. We never with the whole like payment stuff. We finally went, and, we got a very, very small portion in settlement of what we were supposed to get, dude. Like no one got like actually like what they were supposed to. And I think it was just a trial and error of like people like putting it on for their first time and not really understanding the illegal streaming, this, that, like all that stuff. So the pay-per-views didn't do as good as what they thought they were going to do because everyone was streaming illegally. But dude, so like the night, the weigh-ins the day before, we go in. I was supposed to fight. I don't know if this has ever been talked about. Dude, I freaking love him. No disrespect to him, but I was supposed to fight Danny Duncan, and I heard he pulled out.
I would have paid a lot of money to see that fight.
But like, and then so they brought Gib, and I was just like, I'm just like a person where like, I'm not scared. I would fight anybody, dude. I'm not
Yeah.
saying I'm the best fighter in the world, but I'd fight anybody. I don't care.
Yeah.
But the reason I took that fight, I knew he had already had the experience. I knew he'd already been in the big things, da-da-da.
Yeah.
I was supposed to make $2 million off that fight.
Really?
Which, like, now that I look back at it and seeing how these fights actually work, that was that's just not reasonable. That's not realistic. But get there anyways. Get there, weigh-ins. Because I was supposed to fight someone else, I lost a lot of weight, bro. I was 160 pounds when I fought.
Jeez.
Gib was 193 pounds. That's not, like, supposed
That's
to
not
happen.
fair.
That's not.
30
That's not a
the
fair
weight
fight.
class.
Yeah.
There's weight
10
classes for a
pounds is
reason.
crazy.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But, like, once again, I didn't say anything because everyone would have called me a bitch. Everyone would have
Yeah,
said
yeah,
something.
yeah.
I did it anyways. You know what I mean? And I'm glad I did, dude, because it was such a crazy experience. But like I said, going from never fighting in my life to going to a freaking stadium with 25,000 people in it.
Yeah.
Dude, I was more than ready. I walk out and I see everybody, though. You can't, like, train for that, bro.
Yeah.
My heart fell out of my asshole, dude. I freaking, like, straight
Yeah,
up.
that's
I
crazy.
went out there. My arms went numb as soon as I saw everybody. I got in the ring, straight tunnel vision. Everyone was hyping me up before the fight. Like, this is the best fighter on the card, this, that. And, like, I got in there and I was like, don't get knocked out. Do not get hit. Don't. So I just was just here and I was just, like, catching everything and, like, moving, and I just didn't let my hands go.
Yeah.
And that's my fault, dude. Gib kept the pressure on me the entire time. I can't say anything about it. You know, I know it got the draw in the fight and then it got overturned and all that stuff.
Yep.
Good, bro. He kept the pressure on me the entire time. It was like as soon as I'm planning on fighting again, and it'll actually be, we had like 14 or 16 ounce gloves or whatever like that.
Yeah.
So it was like an exhibition fight, but where I'm planning on fighting again, it'll be an actual pro fight. So I'll start my record good. I'll come out
Really?
now that I got the experience, man, and we'll.
So a
hopefully-
licensed professional.
It'll be a
fight.
licensed
Yeah.
professional fight, yeah. So
That's
I have
awesome,
some
yeah.
I have some offers in the bank, but I'm just like,
Who do you want to fight?
dude, honestly, bro, I love the sport so much. Like, I'm so focused on my music. I don't think I'm gonna forever be a fighter, man. But I'm in the gym. I've been in the gym over the last 2 years, man. I'm just trying to stay low key with it. I don't really like people knowing like everything,
Yeah.
But I've been in there. I've been working in the middle of like doing the music stuff. But I mean, dude, God's been moving miracles for the music stuff over in the last year, so I'm gonna definitely like keep hammering that.
Yeah.
I don't really have like, I don't ever do online beef, dude. If someone calls me out, then I'm like, all right. If the money doesn't make sense, then I'm like, you can just come to my gym and I'll just like smack you around there. Like, you know what I mean? But like, I don't really care. I'll fight anybody, honestly.
Yeah.
It's a business though. At the end of the day, the money has got to make sense.
Absolutely.
Dude, like people are bringing me fights for like, it's like fights in like fighting under a very, very big name. I don't think I can really say much about it right now because it's not like out there, but it's like, he's a very, very legend name in the UFC that I'd be fighting under him, and it's in a stadium full of 60,000 people. They brought it to me for $100,000. I was like, 3 months of training. Like that shit's hard, bro. And then flying out there, it would be in another country, like all this stuff. Dude. It's just like, you got to make it more worth it for me. You know what I mean? Like I'm not, I would fight anybody, but like I'm not doing all that camp and that hell just to make $100,000 because after you pay coaches, all this stuff that you go into it, all you're not even making like that much. You know what I mean? So.
Well, how do you feel like you size up against the people that are essentially in the crossover boxing space right now?
Dude, it's so funny because like everyone gives me shit because of my first fight, and they're like, "Oh, Gib fucked you up." Oh.
That was a couple years ago, though.
It was
It's
over
different.
2 years ago.
Yeah, it's different.
And like that's what I'm saying is like, dude, I'm not as much of like a shit talker, like egotistic asshole now. So I'm not just like trying to be like, oh, big boy.
Yeah.
But like, I've been out for a long time. I've been in the gym for a long time.
Yeah.
And I honestly think once I get my feet wet, like back in it, and just right now, dude, I think I can hang with the top people that are in the whole influencer boxing community. I
The
don't,
Slims, the Salt Poppies.
yeah, dude, I absolutely think I can hang with them, and I personally think I could beat them. And Slim's a good friend of mine. I'm not even talking about him in general. I'm just talking about anybody. I think I can hang with them. You know what I mean? Once again, it's just doing it. It's just getting out there, getting in those arenas, getting in those like in front of people in the lights and doing it. You know what I mean? The skill is there, dude. I know for a fact the skill is there. I mean, if people were to see me in the gym training and cracking people and sparring, and then it's just different when you get out there, man.
Yeah, absolutely.
But that's a part of the sport. There's no excuse to be like, oh, it's different when you get out there. It's scary. No, bro. It's just like that's what comes with it. That's why they're also as great fighters because they don't crack under pressure like that. That's something I got to work on. You know?
Yeah. I mean, I've been waiting for Cheese to debut
I have been
his
trying.
boxing match, but
I've been in the
I mean,
gym.
I
Dude,
feel like he's
hear
just
me
been
out.
scared, bro.
We
He
talked
hasn't-
about this
he hasn't called
yesterday.
anybody out,
We
bro.
talked about this yesterday. Jake, You know the freaking Derek guy from Betr?
Better
wanted
Derek.
Better
Better
Derek.
Derek. I got my money on cheese.
Derek, this is Cheese calling you out right here, dude. Freaking,
Right here.
I'm
If
setting
Derek,
up.
if once Derek benches a plate, because I saw him fail a plate the other day, when he benches a plate, we'll talk.
I got 10.
Even better,
I
that
got
means
10
we'll just
bands
mop
on
him.
Chreesh.
Yeah,
I got 10 bands
I'll
on
match
Chreesh.
your 10 bands. And if wait, fuck, what was his name
Derek.
again? Derek. If Derek wins, I'll match your 10 and we give 20 to Derek.
Deal. Absolutely.
All right.
I'm in. But when Chreesh sleeps him,
Which probably
Derek's got a tattoo Chreesh on his arm. 20 bands.
20 bands or you tattoo Chreesh on your arm?
Tattoo Chreesh on your arm.
I like it.
A photo of
Set it
you.
up.
A photo of you. Like just a head
Photo's
portrait.
crazy.
A portrait with your glasses on and your mullet out, dude. Just a head
That's
portrait.
crazy. I'm with it.
He ain't gonna take it though. He ain't gonna take it. He was over there
There's
trying to
no
fight like
way.
Steiny and stuff.
Yeah.
Obviously Steiny's not gonna put up a match.
He was over there talking shit to Nate Diaz whenever Nate I was at the press conference and he was saying the craziest
Yeah.
shit, dude. I was
Wild.
like,
somebody's got to put that kid to sleep though, right?
He's like,
Somebody's got to
I
put
I mean,
that
he's
kid to
Wow.
doing,
sleep.
he's doing good at what he does, bro. He's making noise.
Oh,
and
absolutely.
shit like that. But
I mean, he's entertaining for
it's
sure.
like he does talk a lot, dude. So it's like he's got to do
He's gotta do
something.
something.
It reminds me of
gotta
like
get in
Bradley
there.
Martin asking everybody if they think that he can beat him up. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like, I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't think Bradley's gonna take on any UFC fighters right now.
Yeah, I don't know. Bradley's a
huge,
dude.
bro.
He is
Bradley's
Oh
a
my gosh.
big
He is huge.
guy.
He's a
But
big
it's
dude.
known that like
He's
if you know what you're
the freaking-
doing,
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about?
If
I'm
you know what you're
270.
doing,
I love
and
Bradley,
you've
dude.
never done something before, you know
Yeah.
what you're doing is gonna win.
Exactly,
But he's
yeah.
just so big.
He is. That's where like I don't know how. Like I saw like
He
I didn't
benches
see
women.
all of them, but like
benches
dude,
women.
the one that I saw was the one with him and Devin Haney.
Oh, yeah.
And
Yeah.
dude, they are both my boys, dude. But
Yeah.
one thing that cracked me up though, but like Devin has that kill in him. You know what I mean? Bradley's never like
Yeah.
fought like that.
Yeah.
But like he was like Devin was like. If you see me in the street, da da da, he goes, if you catch me at my walk around weight, you're done, bro. I'm killing you like that. And he goes, Bradley's like, what's your walk around weight? 155, bro. And I'm like, dude, or so, it was like something like that, 155 or 165
Yeah.
or something like that, or 45. It might have been 45. I don't know.
Yeah.
But anyways, it was this number where like Bradley's like triple that, and I'm like,
oh yeah.
God,
if he gets a
that
hold
sounds
of him,
that sounds funny.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But
but then
I don't know.
like
I'd like
the
to see
the
it.
next one on there,
But
I
I'm
think was
telling
Nate
you, bro.
Diaz, right?
yeah, but like also like UFC is like a different type of fighting.
Oh, it's
bro.
a whole
Like-
different,
Because
whole
the
different
jiu-jitsu
beast.
movements in there, the
like
small person
for
would
instance,
win 10
right?
out of
Like
10.
those guys are killers, bro. Like you,
Oh,
it's
yeah.
like you have to be a different type of tough to do UFC. But what I will say, boxers like hands like striking way harder hits than UFC
Yeah,
strikers.
yeah.
Like you know what I mean? If Devin was to crack somebody, like
Yeah.
it's
Clean.
different. It's
Yeah.
different, dude. So it's like,
Yeah.
but once Bradley got a hold of him. I don't know, man.
probably pick
That's
him up
where
by the
I'm like,
shoulder.
I really like. I would say Bradley probably, dude. Like,
I'd
Really?
probably say- I'd
because
probably
you could Bradley could just fucking lay on him and he just
Yeah,
wouldn't be able
it's
to
true.
do anything.
boxing, Devin, UFC, Brad.
But also, think about it this way too. Like Devin's got that footwork. He can move. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? He can move. Can he stay away?
Yeah,
I mean?
I've seen Bradley wrestle though. He's
really?
I mean he's not like the like craziest wrestler, but he's
Yeah.
like he's
got an idea.
he's fundamentally like he's there. Like he could definitely do it. He's got the
So-
size
Oh, yeah.
or whatever.
Yeah, yeah.
He's not one of those fuckers that are rolling everywhere and like going crazy.
Yeah.
Like, but he's got it. He's got
Too
That's
tough.
wild.
Too tough.
too tough.
Too tough. No, would you ever do what is it, bare knuckle?
Once again, bro, dude,
Is it about the money?
it's about the money, dude.
Yeah,
Honestly,
the
dude,
money's right.
bro, I would if you freaking pay me enough money, I would do it. Absolutely, I'd do anything. well, hold on, I don't know about anything.
I don't know.
I don't
You
know
should
about
put that on
anything.
the internet.
Let's not say
Fighting wise, I'd do anything, man.
Yeah.
Dude, we hit the slope today. My knees are locked, bro.
Yeah, my left ass
geez.
cheek's
But dude,
gone.
yeah, absolutely. I've been in street fights before for free, dog.
Yeah.
Like it's like it. I would much rather get paid to
Yeah.
possibly get punched in the face. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I don't know.
So you've been in Nashville for what? How long now?
A little over a year, like
A little
a year
over
and
a
a
year.
month. dude.
So you left LA.
Yeah.
You know, is there a likelihood of you going back to LA, or you just staying in Nashville?
Absolutely not, man.
Absolutely not?
Dude, you know what was funny, dude? Is like, dude, LA, once again, like back to like even like the party stuff that I was talking about, but like the whole time I was out there, bro, like not even like my rough year that I went through, to kind of like flash me into reality. Bro, like the second year I was out there, I was like, I hate my life, man. Like I don't, because dude, and this is where I fall into like a thing of like everyone roast me right now and talk shit about me because I'm this city LA boy that it's from LA that like is trying to be country, right? Like, dude, I'll never be like I'm the most country fucker that there is on this planet. But like
that would be me.
That would be Chreesh. But like, you know what I mean? But you know, like, dude, I grew up, you know, I plan on team roping with my dad forever. I grew up an all around athlete. I put myself in a bubble when I started doing the TikTok stuff. And like I said, bro, it was making so much money, an ungodly amount of money, that I was like, I got to keep rolling with this because if I do anything else, it doesn't hit the algorithm. It doesn't get the views that it did, right? Bro, I was doing everything that I was absolutely not me. Anything that I was posting on the internet was literally something I had never done before. It was just working. Yeah. You know, and I was with all the other popular people. It was like an unrealistic lifestyle that I was living. And dude, like I went through my moments. I didn't really ever post that stuff, bro, but like I went through my moment. Dude, I was buying and spending the most ungodly amount of money on dumb things because I genuinely hated my life, bro. I was searching and bouncing from friends and this and that, and like dude, I got out there. I lost my relationship with my mom. I lost my relationship with God. There were so many things that I went through, man, that put me at the lowest points of my life that I honest to God, bro, that's why I say I have a fraction of what I've ever had in my life now. I don't make as much money as what I used to. My engagement is not what it was. But like going through what I did and understanding like the point of life and like actually like the lows that I was at to where I'm at now and like how just like mentally overall like better I'm doing, I will never go back to an environment like that again. Yeah. It was the most fucked up thing, dude. It's so funny because when I went through all of my bullshit, dude, like I could go down a whole rabbit hole of this shit. But you know, it was such like a spur of the moment. I freaking had everything blow up at one time, but there's a reason. This is all public knowledge, man. There's a reason I'm still sitting here with nothing that ever happened. Yep. Everyone can be like, letters this, letters that, cease and desist. Bro, a letter, I posted it, dude. A letter doesn't stop anyone from freaking talking about anything, nothing. It just says, hey, if you really want to do this, like stop saying false stuff about me. And let's go to court about it. If you're saying false stuff, that's when you have to worry. If you're telling the truth, you don't have anything to worry about. Bro, if I thought that I did anything wrong, why the hell would I even offer them to go to court to put myself in that position? See, this is the stuff that people never saw, bro, and it sucks, bro. Like I had not one of my real friends came and asked me if I was like, what actually happened? Nothing, bro. They just all left, bro. Whenever shit gets hard, that's how it is out there, bro. Everyone just leaves. They hear something, bro. Like no one ever like, and I got hushed, bro. I got like my legal team at the time was like, oh, what a blow over, Tayler, just da. And like that kind of fucked me, dude. I'm not gonna lie, man. Like I wish I would have, but it makes me look worse, right? Because I say this with all due respect, but like the reason that nothing happened is because of the real facts of what happened. Yep. Like I had real shit of these, like this person and these people that they got to get on this bandwagon. Yep. I'm 26 years old. Have I been sexually active? Absolutely, dog. Yeah. Fuck yeah, dude. Yep. I had all the proof in the world of them asking me to do like crazy, like all this stuff. And you know, I don't like saying that stuff. It's disrespectful, but like all this stuff, like images, like there's a reason that there's all these people that wanted to hop on the bandwagon, males that wanted to hop on this bandwagon and talk about me because it was the most talked about thing on the internet at that one time. Clicks. Yep. I've known a lot of them personally for a long time. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. If anyone wants to really dive in and talk about mine, I'll lay everything out, and there's gonna be really bad shit because no one wants that out there. Yeah. But after we fucking clear up mine, let's talk about your history.
No, I mean it's crazy how literally like
let's not forget I've known these people for a long time, man.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, it seems like nowadays it doesn't matter what's fact or fiction. It only matters what people are saying.
Who's got more people on their side.
And it's like all of a sudden, even if there's no basis to any claim whatsoever, it only takes one name to start bouncing around saying, oh, this or that, and then a couple more bounce on it, and then all of a sudden, everybody's running away from the situation.
Well, that's the way that the internet works, bro. And that's right. Everyone runs away from the situation. And this is what, like, fuck, like, innocent to proven guilty. Fuck this, fuck. Like, me, dude, I know what happened. Yeah. God knows what happens, and my real fucking friends and my family know what happened. I could give a shit what anyone else thinks about it.
Yeah.
Nor do I owe anybody an explanation.
Absolutely.
Like, nor do I know.
Yeah.
If like whatever, I could keep going on that forever. But my thing, what was hardest for me, and like what kind of really messed me up, dude. I grew up in a small town called Alvarado, Texas. I have 3,000 people in my hometown. I'm the biggest family person ever. How you're like, everyone runs, everyone scatters. The moment that shit goes bad, bro, everyone's ego of like, I got to keep my image so good. They all just fucking like run away when shit gets hard, bro.
Yep.
Like I said, bro, all these people that were my friends that decided to talk about me afterwards, they have a past as well that I know about. And like everyone does, bro. It's the fact, what fucked me up the most, man, was everyone knew that I was going through the hardest point of my life. And I know that what was being said about me, no one necessarily like publicly wanted to be associated with it at that moment. You know, but like not one of my friends that were basically family that I had known for fucking 8+ years out there that have spent real time with me, that have been around real relationships that I've had.
Yeah.
All this stuff that is just overall knew me, my entire family, everything. Whenever I went through the entire like lowest point of my life, they all knew where I lived. They all had my number. Not one of them offline, off the record, called me, picked up the phone, was like, "How are you doing, Tayler? Are you okay?" Knowing that I fucking, bro, like at that point, dude, I freaking, honest to God, I'm too much of a coward to ever like actually do something to myself, dude. But I was at a point where I didn't give a fuck if I even woke up the next day.
Yeah.
I swear to God, bro. And I don't do this like weird shit. Like this is the first time I've ever like opened up about it, honestly. But like, I don't like talk about this. Like everyone's like, "Oh, I'm gonna kill my dad," because like they want people to like give you attention. No disrespect to that, dude. But like, I don't care. I don't need anyone to worry about me.
Yep.
But like, it just like, it was like such a newsflash to me, bro. And everyone is like, "Oh, he went through this, and so he fled LA, and he's going to Nashville and trying to do this." And it's like, no, dude, I'm getting the fuck out of something that like is not me and put me at the lowest point. I'm going to do what I actually love to do. What I started to do, what I was doing my entire life that I like got off track and got offset over here.
Yeah.
And I'm going to like actually do what I love. Unfollow me, talk shit, do whatever the hell you want.
Yeah.
I'm doing what I love, man. And and that's why what's funny is like so many people had like, it's like, "Oh, he fled to Nashville, this, that." The amount of people that already from LA have moved to Nashville after me, the people that are still coming over here, Hype House members that I know of, other like of like the highest profiles, and like because it's like, dude, I don't know, bro. People just like jump to conclusion. They talk so much shit about me, man, and I'm like,
yeah.
if only you knew, bro. If only these people knew. And I wish like hell, man. It's so long, and God's doing a lot of great stuff for me, bro. So I'm never gonna just go back into that shithole in my life, bro. But I hope one day like people see social media and those people for what it is. I really do, man.
Why do people stay in LA? Because every person that I talk to
it's
about
awful.
LA
I
sit
can't
there and
stand
tell me
it.
that it's an absolute shithole.
It sucks,
but then
man.
they continue to go back. Like, what is it? Is it just the environment of like, if I stay in LA, I can hit this next level? Is that why people stay there?
Because no one gives a shit about anybody else but themselves. It's always like, what can I get from this bit? What can I? Because all the most famous people in the world are out there. Like that's
It's
like
the
where
place
everyone
to
is.
selfishly grow.
It's bro, like that's and that's what I'm
gotta do it
saying,
for
bro. Is like
yourself.
there were so many signs that God gave to me that was like that my friends that were really awful to me left this like before I went through. But I'm talking about just like talk shit about me, did this, did that. Like he put so many signs in front of me the whole 8 years I was out there, man. And I was too ignorant and like stubborn to listen to like these things that he was putting in front of me. And I honest to God believe, bro, that God was like, "I'm about to absolutely ruin your life for a little while to show you what I have planned for you."
Yeah.
Because the moment I went through all of my bullshit, I got hit up to come perform at the CMA Fest.
Yeah.
I had never even been to CMA Fest before. I got hit up to come perform there. I got to perform a Parker McCollum in my hometown in front of 30,000 people.
Yeah.
I got to write a song with Shay Mooney from Dan and Shay and put it out. There was so I got to in the first 7 months I was there, I got to go on a freaking like amazing tour and a sold out tour in front of thousands of people. Dude, it's just like that shows, man. Like that's like, and I knew it from the beginning. There was no way I went through all of that for no reason. There was no reason. But it's, dude, that's what it is, man. Like no one gives a shit about anybody, dude. It's what can I get from this person? How can I benefit from this person? Like, I tell you, the compound. Do you remember the compound? I don't know if you ever saw it, but like I did
Yeah,
the
I
hype
think
house
so.
for a second.
Yep.
It wasn't for me. Loved everybody in there. It just wasn't for me. I went and did my own thing. I scouted my own people. I brought my friends with me. I
Yeah.
got the whole house paid for. I blew everyone up. I made them millionaires. Like all this stuff. There was
Yeah.
a longer process to it. I'm just skipping over stuff. But
Yeah.
and whenever I had that big house, I had millions of likes and followers and this and that.
Yep.
That was like we were on top of the world, man. I had everybody at my house, bro. Everyone hit my phone every day. The moment I moved out of there, I didn't want to live in a content house anymore. We were all good friends. We just split. I lived in my own house. I didn't have all the big fancy stuff anymore. I stopped hitting up everybody, and I
Yeah.
swear to God, I never heard from another person, dude.
That's crazy.
Like no one even goes outside and throws a baseball, dude. It's like there's nothing there, bro. Like there's no like real moments with real people. It is the most. I lived in a freaking mansion. My mansion, my house in Calabasas at the compound was 33,000 square feet. We had 10 plus people there every day, 20 people, and I still felt so freaking lonely. I felt like I had nobody around me, man. It's like I can't even like explain it for people to understand. Like it's something that's like so hard to even explain what it feels like.
Yeah.
Like the lonely that like actually comes with this industry. That's why like I try to speak up now and I talk about it, dude. If anyone's like getting into social media to try to be famous, don't do it. Like honestly, don't even try social media. Like there's cool money for a second, dude, but like your entire life is public.
Yeah.
Your entire life is public. It doesn't matter what you think you're hiding, bro. You have spies out there, bro. Everyone knows everything about you. Everyone finds stuff. They dig. They go back. They try to like cancel you and talk shit for shit that happened 8 years ago. Like it's just like, dude, it's such a toxic world, bro. And anyone that I talk to, bro, or whatever, there's people that have committed suicide from it. There's people that are just still they're in therapy. They're going through like like all this stuff, bro. It's a shithole, bro. It sucks. It's the worst thing in the world.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, people don't realize how real that is. I mean, they look at you and they're like, "Oh, how can you complain?" You know what I mean? How can you complain because you have this luxurious life? And it's like, it doesn't change the fact that you're human. It doesn't change the fact that anybody's human. You know what I mean? And just like any other person's gonna, getting hated on is gonna get to them. It doesn't matter how big you are. At a certain point, you're gonna feel what people are, putting towards you.
If
The
you-
energy
if
that they're
you're
putting
if you're
towards
like if you have a heart too, man, like you know what I mean, like there's a lot of these influencers, man, that will do anything to be famous, man. Like I've never like besides my fight and we talk shit, whatever, that's a part of that, but like for the most part, man, unless people are filming from the side when I'm yelling at people outside of their house trying to fight them, like it's like a lot of that shit, dude. Like I don't do like the internet drama to get attention, bro. I have like more respect for myself to do that.
Yeah.
And there's so many people that are at these high levels that were with me at one point that like that's how they base their life off of, dude. Is like everyone is disposable to them. That's why like that's the only people that like they have nothing to complain about with this lifestyle is because they have no heart, bro. Everyone they're flowing through. The moment that they don't give them what they want, fuck you then. They're disposable to them. On to the next. I'm making money. I'm a freaking like I'm on da. Like it's like these people, like I've seen them in the real world. It's like talking to like people working normal jobs or doormans where they're like, yeah, that must suck that a 20-year-old makes fucking 4 times the amount of money than you in a year. Like, yeah, keep working your fucking minimum, like all this shit. And I'm like, dog, like it's like people are just assholes, dude.
Yeah.
And these are the people that these people look up to, dude.
Yeah.
I just like I couldn't speak to somebody like
Who's
that.
still part of your like group? Like who has been with you since day one? That's still with you.
Since day one.
Yeah.
I got there's still a couple people out there that I really love and I really fuck with a lot. I mean, since day one, I got like my boy that's here with me, Skyler.
Sky, yeah.
He's been with me since I was
Sky.
like freaking 12 years old or something like that, way before any of this. From LA, I mean, dude, B-Dave is a really good friend of mine, dude. B-Dave is
Dave.
bro, like that is one of the real, he was a guy that like at the time he came out there, he was just a crazy motherfucker, would do anything to be in everyone's videos and hurt himself a lot. But that's another person that like he hurt himself a lot in my videos. I'm not gonna lie to you. And I'm not gonna lie, I hit him up. This is in my like dickhead stages where I didn't care what actually like about real friendships, man. I would only hit these people up to come hurt themselves because I didn't want to hurt myself in videos, man. And B-Dave would get Cindy. Dude, he would love it, bro.
That's crazy.
And dude, like B-Dave has one of the purest hearts I've ever met in my life, man. You know, I still freaking James Charles, dude. Like James is a really sweet guy, bro. He's someone I still like. We check up on each other. I got a lot of people out there, you know. It's funny because like I have also like real people that have went through real moments in life that have real success too. That still you know follow me and still fuck with me and still check up on me, because like influencers nowadays have like this like weird egotistic thing that they think that they're A-list celebrities. Yeah. You know what I mean? And it's like whenever besides like a lot of likes and views, they have no real credit in the real world, no real credibility and nothing. You know, like I mean, I don't like name dropping.
That's what I want to ask you other questions, but I don't know if I can ask you specific questions about specific people. You know what I mean?
I mean, dude,
like,
okay, I'll tell you this, bro. The realest people that have been real to me through the last couple of years, even after I made the transition, we still keep in touch. We still chat, are real people that have been through real things. You know, like French Montana, Drake. I had some real heart-to-hearts with Justin before I left.
Really?
You know, freaking... Oh, dude, there's so many. There's so many, but like J-Lo, like these are like real people that are like older. They've went through life. They understand life, and they like they understand like the point of life, man. And like, they're right there, dude. Like they don't care, like, and like that's what it's about, dude. It's not about like, oh, he's going through shit. I can't be. No, bro. If you're a real fucking friend, dude. If you're a real person, dude. I'm cussing a lot on this podcast. I'm sorry, dude. I get heated about this stuff, dude, because
unhinged, brother.
I love people, bro. I love, man.
Yeah.
If you're a real friend to somebody, it doesn't matter what they're going through. It doesn't matter how bad it is, how much you disagree with it. Yeah. It's not right. But if you're their best friend, their brother, their whatever, you'll be like, I don't agree with it. I can't publicly be associated with you, but I'm going to help you get through this. Yep. I'm going to be right there with you until you get through this.
Yeah, and
we're gonna make sure that you never make that mistake again. Like that's a real fucking friend, man.
Yeah. And there's a real difference there too between distancing yourself and essentially being a flip-flopper, swapping sides. You know what I mean? Ghost. Because just distancing yourself when you're a high-profile name, that's understandable. Yeah. You know what I mean? You don't want to be associated with bad publicity. Yeah. But at the same time, that doesn't mean that your phone's off. That doesn't mean that you can't get a phone call.
Who's gonna know? Who's gonna know publicly that you called me and just checked on me and asked me how I was doing? Nobody, dude. It's like that's what I'm saying. No one gives a shit about anybody, man. And that's why, like, dude, like even these guys, man, like Chreesh and Caden and Tyler and Jaden and dude, everybody, man, Kristen and Whitney, dude, like all these people, man. If you guys don't see us and hang out with us on a daily basis and actually understand who we are, don't talk about us like you know who we are, because these people, I've only known them for a year and a half, maybe. Yeah. And I came in at the pure peak of what I was going through in my life. And not one of them gave a fuck because they met me and had real moments with me and understood and knew my heart. Oh, yeah. Like, it's and saw past, like, a lot of the other stuff, dude. Like, it's like, they have stuck with me through the hardest and fought for me and stood up for me, like all that stuff. Like in the heat of everything, I was by myself, dude. I had an entire army against me. Yeah. Nothing, dude. They came in and fucking absolutely kicked down walls for me. This is people that I will be with for the rest of my life. Absolutely.
Yeah. I mean, it's crazy because obviously, like, when I first was introduced to you, Bo introduced us, right? Before that, I was like, fuck you, Bo, dude. Like, don't bring this shit in my life. Like, I've taken a break from that. You know what I mean?
I know that you guys used to work with other influencers.
I used to manage some people and big time. They like to big time us. Yeah. But I told Bo, I was like, dude, man, I got away from that shit. And he's like, bro, trust me. Like, Tayler is not what everybody on the internet is saying. Like, he's not. And I looked into you a bunch. I'll be honest with you. Like, it might sound stalkerish, but I fucking dug in deep. I dug in so deep. And I was trying to find anything associated with you. And I was like, man, this guy is fucking weird. but he seems like a normal ass dude, right?
Cool,
he seems like
if you see anything of me on the internet, dude, That's what I
Especially
say,
old
dude.
stuff.
That's what I
It's
say.
always out
Yeah, I
there.
think
I
I
would make
watched
fun of
too much of the
myself.
old
If I
stuff.
saw me on the internet and I didn't know me, I'd be like, don't fucking bring this guy around me. Like, what the heck
Look
is
at
this?
him. Oh my god.
But that's why I say, dude, is like, I honestly, dude, I talk so much shit about myself, dude. I don't
Yeah.
care. Like, I'm like,
Who
whatever,
cares?
dude. But like real shit, dude. Like, if I honestly think that everyone that hates on us, if they spent one day with us, they'd be like, these guys
It's a
are
different
actually
story.
cool. Like,
It's a
you
diff-
know, like-
it's a whole
and it's like,
different
I could
story.
obviously say that about myself, and I'm like the biggest loser out of everybody. Like, I'd be the first person
Yeah.
to say it, but like, dude, like that stuff is like a business, bro. It's like a,
Yeah,
it's like
different.
it's like if I was gonna start an alcohol company and I don't drink, that makes no
Yeah.
sense, right? It's like, dude, it's a business. You're playing a role, dude. It's
Mm-hmm.
like we, to a certain extent, like we're faking it till we make it, man. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? It's like spend
Yeah.
real time with us and then tell me how you feel about
Yeah,
it.
IRL,
mean-
we think we're sick though. Like we do cool stuff.
I mean, you
I
kept
just
telling me
backflipped
like,
the
Yeah, we
snowboard
just
today,
built
dude.
a freaking ski resort in our backyard.
This is my second time ever snowboarding. And I just
Yeah.
fucking hucked
Roll
a
the
backflip.
clip.
Oh yeah. No, I mean honestly, it's like we've known each other for how long now? Not super long.
Maybe like a little over a year.
Was
or
I
so,
with
like a
you
year
when-
and a half.
When
When
we
he
first
met
met,
you?
Chreesh was around. So I mean, I think it was only
Year and a
been
half,
like
dude.
no,
Yeah.
I think
Probably
it's
like
been less
probably
than a year.
maybe less than a year.
Yeah, I feel
because
and
we
it-
were out here about this time last year.
Yeah,
It was
but
like our
were
trip
we
out here.
hanging out with you when we were shredding last year? You knew us when we were shredding last
I
year,
think
right?
it was like one of the second or third trips we came here last year.
Oh, okay.
So we locked in.
It might have.
started
It might be
going.
like barely a year then, or something like that,
Okay.
or somewhere around there.
Yeah, because I just remember the first time that we met, I definitely was like, I don't know how I'm gonna feel about this guy. I remember thinking, oh fuck, this guy's probably gonna be a dick or a douchebag. And then first thing I remember is you walked up, you shook my hand. It's like, dude, super nice to meet you. I heard a lot about you. I was like, okay, seems like a genuine guy. And then the more I got to spend time with you, the more I saw how you interacted with your fans, the more I saw how you interacted behind the scenes. I was like, where is all this shit coming from? So I dug a lot more. And I started calling people. I started calling people that were associated with you, that knew you, that have met you.
Oh, they probably had
And
so much shit to talk about.
no, dude, it was the opposite. It was the
Wow.
absolute
That is
opposite.
huge.
Wow,
You
dude,
never
that's
heard that
huge.
opposite.
That's huge, man.
It was the opposite. It was absolutely crazy because I was like, dude, the internet portrays you as this, like not a great person.
Dude, you want to know what it is, man? It's like it's not even honestly. I'll be straight up, man. It's not even only like the internet has like perceives me as such a. I gave myself a bad image on the internet because of the bad decisions I made, because of
Yeah.
the bad people I hung around that made me fight people, talk shit, do this, do that, and make all these dumb decisions.
Yeah.
Like I said, dude, the image that I was like painting myself, I understand why so many people had their worries of like, this guy's going to be a douchebag, this guy's going to be
Yeah,
an asshole,
yeah.
this is going to be the worst hang ever, this, that, because you look at me and I'm like this snobby, skinny white boy that's like freaking just like doing whatever and getting like all these, like, it's like, I understand,
asshole.
dude. It's like, it
Yeah.
would be like this guy, it's so funny because that's exactly what Dylan's team thought too. Dylan Scott, his team came up to me afterwards, after the tour ended.
Yeah.
And they were like, like, which this means a lot to me. I believe in myself, but it's like still like so crazy to hear it from other people. But they're like, please keep doing what you're doing because like you're gonna be huge. Like you're gonna
Yeah.
do like seeing it hands on, seeing your development. Because like I said, I had no practice before I went
Yeah.
to that tour. I had like barely any shows. From the first show to the last show, they were like, bro, like I obviously knew of you, and when they told me that you were gonna be on this tour, they were like, I honestly thought that this is gonna be the worst tour ever. This is gonna be a little
Really?
douchebag guy that da 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 da.
shit.
And they were like, you absolutely proved all of us wrong.
Yeah.
And like and all that stuff, and so that was like really cool to hear. It's funny because like I have that interaction with pretty much everybody, all of us do, dude.
Yeah.
It's like, I'm not gonna lie, bro. I used to talk shit about you, and like, oh, I thought you were gonna be a douchebag, and you're actually cool. And I'm like,
Yeah.
I don't know, spend real moments with us. You know what I mean? Like that's
Yeah.
what we tell. I don't know.
That's what it is.
Yeah, definitely. I wish there was a way for you to be able to actually show people, what it really is. Not that you're just, it's not just an online image that you're trying to portray. That it really is, because everybody's gonna have their doubts. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But it's
Dude, and that's exactly what I'm slowly trying to do right now. I don't have like a lot of land yet out in Nashville and stuff, but like I'm gonna get back on YouTube.
Yeah.
And like that's why like my engagement goes down now. I'm switching over. I'm literally starting from ground zero. I'm doing country music, something that I absolutely did not blow up from.
Yeah.
It's a new demographic. It's everything. So like the people that followed me for being a hot guy and freaking shaking around on the internet, dude, it's like they're gonna leave. They're gonna be like,
Yeah.
oh, he's not doing what I wanted to see anymore.
Yeah.
Like it's like cool, goodbye. Like I don't care. Like
Yeah.
it's, but I'm slowly trying to start showing people that like with the dirt bikes and the really dude, I like borderline was like a professional athlete growing up. Like we get Cindy, dude. Like we do a bunch of crazy shit, and like I never showed that.
Yeah.
I want to start showing people like who we actually really are, man. Like
For now, they can check Snapchat. I mean, Snapchat's a mini vlog of
Yeah,
every
dude.
day.
Dude, I
Sure.
watch you guys
Straight Cindy,
Snapchats.
dude. It's so sick.
Y'all are fucking crazy.
yeah.
Y'all are
Snapchats are gnarly.
ridiculous.
The
That's
wheelie,
why
you like
I
the
feel-
wheelies down.
I
You like
feel
the wheelies
bad.
down the street.
I feel bad for any Airbnb that hosts you. I feel bad for any
He
host.
had us out here before, and we were in an Airbnb, and there was like this staircase. We were on a snowboard trip, and and the slopes were closed.
That wasn't an Airbnb. That was my house.
his
Oh,
house
that was
he
his
was
house
selling.
that he was selling.
And you put a hole
Oh,
in
I
the
put a
wall.
massive hole in the wall, dude. I did.
That's
we
unreal.
were like, oh, the slopes are closed. Like, he had this like staircase that went straight down and then down a little
It was
hallway.
carpet too, so it was perfect.
Perfect,
Yeah,
dude.
It was
perfect.
straight
It was
down,
like powder, dude. Like it was like
had a
rough
little
powder.
bit, had like a 6-foot runway out. Like it was
Yeah,
just
dude, it
like
was good.
haul-
And they sent it. Skylar fell too, but he didn't like really mess anything up. And then I was like, "Let's go, dog!" Sent it. Nose grabbed. Sent me forward. Put a hole in the wall.
Right,
Dude.
right in the
Roll
corner.
board,
of the wall.
Right in the
wall.
corner of the wall, man.
Yeah.
Did
was
you
sick,
get that
though.
fixed?
Nope.
What do I owe you? I don't know.
Nobody
that
noticed.
was a year ago. We'll scratch
Nobody
it.
noticed.
Nobody knows.
No one noticed, man.
Yeah, and then you guys took the smart car and ripped the e-brake down the street.
Yeah, we
We're
drifted
getting
that,
rid
dude.
of that.
Yeah, what the
We're
dude?
supposed to take that
that
out.
was
broken, dude. It
ours.
was broken. I'm sorry. I'll find you guys a new one. Don't
Please,
worry.
dude,
It's
please.
got to be
Don't
wrapped
worry.
that same
Because
color.
dude,
though.
I'm wrapping it the same color as my trucks and my cars
Yeah.
and all that stuff. I'm getting like my Groms and my dirt bike. They're all gonna be wrapped in that color, dude. So
Bro,
we're
if
gonna-
this pod takes off, bro, we'll just take the money from that, throw it
might
in a
lift
smart
one.
car. It'll be perfect.
I'll just lift
Yeah.
one with my truck. And
I'm
I'll
not
just
gonna lie, I
run
saw
those
one
two.
the other day that was on like lifted and had some big like.
Yeah, Skylar sent me a Snapchat of one that he saw.
Oh yeah.
That
That
was
one.
so
We found
sick
one
as
on
a
Facebook
daily.
Marketplace
Yeah.
that was like
Oh.
$8,000, but it was sick.
My day.
Really?
It was sick,
That'd be
dude.
so hard.
That's crazy. So what's next? What's next for you?
Ooh, lots of snowboarding.
Lots of snowboarding this weekend.
Yeah.
Probably in the new year, I'm probably gonna get my skydiving license.
I need to do
Nice,
that.
okay.
And then
You gotta come back here for
lots
that.
of music, dude. Lots
Yeah.
of music. We have a lot of stuff that like I have announced a little bit on my Instagram, but if you guys keep up to date with that, or not, I'm not that cool, so I don't really give a shit, honestly. But
Big one.
But I'm playing Tailgates and Tall Boys Festival.
huge.
I'm playing a bunch of fairs. I'm opening for like Young Gravy at like a fair, like a
Really?
big festival fair
Hell yeah.
thing.
Sick.
I got my own headline stuff going on next year, dude. Like it's gonna be just a bunch of just like smaller and bigger things, just to just
Yeah.
really start getting out there as an artist, man, and like really showing people that like social media influencers have built a really bad stigma on like trying to be artists,
Yeah.
because they all like their teams force them to do it because
Or
have
they
this
all become
platform,
DJs.
and they're all shit. Dude, oh my god, bro.
Gosh, yeah, they're
No,
overrun.
Everybody.
Oh
everybody.
my
Overrun.
god,
Is
that
your career
is
going
crazy,
down?
bro.
Be a DJ.
That is
I was about to
crazy,
start,
bro.
like, next week.
Like, absolutely wild. I've been seeing all these influencers that are being DJs now, and I'm like,
Everybody.
dude, like,
Everybody's a DJ now. You get yourself
Everybody,
a
bro.
pair of turntables.
Everybody.
you're a DJ.
And before, dude, I know someone's gonna try to come at me because we're talking about influencers to DJs. All respect, dude. All respect in the world. Charlie was the first one to like
Oh, yeah.
really do it.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
She was, and
Yeah, yeah.
she's good, bro. I'll
Yep,
give it to her, dude. I wish nothing but
Absolutely,
success
yeah,
for all these
she's
people. She's good, and she paved the way for a lot of these people. But
Oh,
there's
yeah.
so many of these. There's so like she has real like a residency. She has like all.
Oh,
this.
yeah.
She's doing real.
She was serious
she's, like,
about it
actually
before she
doing
blew
it.
up. That's the truth.
Oh,
Because
dude.
I remember I was with her early on. I was with her at 100,000 followers.
Yeah, bro.
Right?
No.
She was into it at
See,
the beginning.
but that's the difference, though. That's the difference because this is what I say, right? It's like you have people. I'm not gonna name. Dude, it's gonna start a whole fucking thing, dude. But
Just
you have
name it,
people
bro.
that are massive on
Just
the
name
internet
it.
that try to do music, and I know them. They hate music, and they're awful at it. But their teams shove them down their throat to do it because like it brings money and this and that. It's never gonna work, and then it makes a bad image for people that actually genuinely love it, bro. I know I'm not the most talented singer in the world, but I love music and country music more than anything, and I'm gonna keep doing it. Dude, from where I was like 2 years ago to where I'm now vocally, 10 times different. You know what I mean? It's like it's gonna get better. And that's what I say about Charlie. Is like she actually before all of like the social media stuff. You know, she bought her turntables, like all that stuff. She got into it early because she genuinely loves music. She was a nightlife, like she loved like EDM, like house music, like that's what she liked, and she crushed it. She did good at it. She she paved the way for all these influencers. Now you have all these people that like went dead broke from the internet, and now they're doing these like trying to become a DJ because a lot of the people like fake it. Like a lot of these people are just like have a whole playlist going and they're just acting like
somebody
they're
else
doing
has made
shit,
their playlist and
they're just like acting
down.
like they're doing it. No, like there's real people, like I said, that paved the way, that are doing everything live, mixing live. Like I've seen it. Like it's all good. It's like real shit. It's like, dude, these people out in LA just search for anything and everything, bro, to like try to just hold on by a thread, man.
Have you guys?
I'm in the where like, dude, I don't care if I went completely broke and music never happened. I would still write music and do it and sing and all that stuff because I love it, dude. I'd play for one person. I'd play for a single person in the crowd. Yeah. I don't care.
Yeah. Huge. I mean, have you guys seen Shaq DJ?
Dude, yes.
Bro, oh, he's gonna be here next weekend.
He's gonna be here?
He's playing here next weekend.
Dude, I know his kids, man.
Dude.
You know who else I was talking to?
I'm going.
You know who else I was talking to? Freaking Will Ferrell's kid.
Oh my gosh! I saw Will Ferrell was throwing down.
He was throwing down at his birthday.
Bro, that's
it was
crazy.
his kid's birthday.
Yeah, his kid's party. Yeah, crazy.
And dude, he freaking shreds, dude. And so yeah, dude, he was it's funny, dude. I love seeing that, bro. And Shaq is like fucking 12'7", just up there DJing, dude. It's like crazy.
You can tell a difference though when they're doing it because they're trying to make a bag versus they're doing it because they want to have fun. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like Shaq's not hurt for money, dude. He's not hurt for money, bro.
It's
like,
bro, those
he just bought a
doing
jet.
it because they need money, bro. Like he's doing it because he
likes it.
He has accomplished so much in life and has been so successful. He's like, I just want to have fun, man.
Oh
like,
yeah,
you know what I mean? It's like, and that's why I also like I honestly do music, bro. Like I think that I work harder than anybody. I think that I really speak in his existence, bro. I have my wallpaper, dude. I don't know if you see this like this. I have my wallpaper. I will be the biggest country artist in the world. Like I just manifest shit. But like I say, like, dude, I just love music so much that like it's the only thing that doesn't feel like work to me. Yeah. Like that's why I do it genuinely. Like I don't care. Like anyone that follows me sees, like I don't post as much on the internet. I don't, you know what I'm like. I don't care because I hate it, dude. I hate it.
Damn.
Aside from the music, we do have a TV show coming out.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, dude.
Wait, so you haven't told me exactly what the TV show is?
We filmed it unscripted.
It's a shit show in the best way possible. It's literally.
It's called Under the Influence. We filmed it totally unscripted with our wild group. So this will be where you can see like IRL moments, like how we actually are.
Hell
yeah.
Like,
it's
There's real deep moments, dude. Like I freaking there was a part where like
where are they gonna be able to see it?
Do they say where it's gonna be?
It hasn't sold yet. It's gonna be.
It's getting chopped around right now, but we're waiting on someone to pick it up to like put it out basically. But yeah, dude, it's cool. You see a real like another like type of inside of our life as well, and like there's low moments. There's like those points where I got overwhelmed, man. I broke down. There's like like all this stuff. Like there's like real moments. Like, like that's the cool stuff for people to see.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And like you get to see like how wild our friend group is and how not wild some of the other ones are, and like how different it is, but how well we all get along. Like it's cool. Like that.
It is cool.
Absolutely. So. Cool guys. Well, thanks for coming on.
Dude,
seriously.
Is there anything else you got for us, man?
Boys.
Dude, I get so like I just start talking forever, man. I don't know.
No, dude, absolutely. No, we're good. I appreciate it. Is there anything you guys want to plug that like other than what you already have for the show?
Other than the show, I got a huge brand dropping soon called You Ain't Country.
You ain't
I've been
country.
kind of holding it for the show because I say it a lot.
Is he gonna be the person? Because
fuck you.
Fuck you. I'll be pointing at him. I'll be like, you ain't country.
Because I know Chreesh country, dude.
Chreesh ain't.
It'll be good.
Chreesh country, bro.
Honestly, man, if I have to plug anything else, I just say like keep up with like my music and just like listen to it, give it a shot, and like if you hate it, you hate it. I don't care, but hey, just try to trust the process and just keep up with it. That's all I ask, man.
I mean, you know they will. The music's good.
I hope so, man.
The music's good. I was definitely skeptical when I first was like, oh shit, I'm gonna have to listen to his music, and I was like, oh shit.
It's cool too because I hear I hear some people where they're like, I don't like country music, but like I actually like listening to your songs. Like that stuff's cool, dude. And even like the dudes, like we're like dudes used to hate us, bro. Well, no.
Dudes
the
are
dudes
us bad.
hate us, bro. Like, but
Our
here
followings
recently,
are 90% female.
bro. Here recently,
Guys don't
like.
like us.
The guys are like they see us out in public and they call us like the F word, like what? Like not
That's a bad
fuck.
word.
Like, yeah,
Yeah.
the one you get
Bad
canceled for,
word,
dog.
yeah.
Like, it's like, and there's like, look at
dang.
these,
No.
and I'm like, dog, we're just walking down the street, bro.
I
Like,
don't know,
why?
man.
Like,
I don't know,
why?
man. When we walked out at Texas Roadhouse one time, y'all on the back of my truck doing a shaking ass TikTok dance. That's probably not doing you any good.
We got hey,
do-
no.
we do.
You know what?
Once again,
no,
we do
no.
it to
Fuck
ourselves.
you. No, you want to know why? He got us absolutely obliterated on the internet. You know this bulletproof vest that you gave us?
Oh my god.
Wait, what happened with
Oh
that?
my god!
didn't ever
see
see
What happened
this?
with that? All I know is that
Keep it rolling. This
Bro,
is bad.
We'll find a clip for you to plug in here.
What?
Dude, first of all, for
We'll find it in a
everyone
minute.
watching this, these were real bulletproof vests.
And we
Yeah, they were
earned
mine.
them.
we earned them. We went through a whole tactic. Okay, I won't say we earned them, okay? Because there's people
No,
that like
we earned
actually
them because we went through TSA with them on.
that was the deal.
yeah, yeah.
That was the deal.
That was the deal. But it was like a bet that we had, but it was like real like tactical training that we
Yeah,
went through
we
and all
went
stuff.
full-
But anyways, we filmed a video with them at this gas station. It was like a cringy little freaking like dance thing, right?
Yeah.
But we had these bulletproof vests on. Everyone thought we got them from like Five Below. They were like roasting us.
Oh.
And then all these like real military
people.
Air Force.
Yeah.
Like they would do edit, they would like stitch our video, like start that, and then it would cut to them like in their actual full getup.
Yeah,
Like
there's a jet in the back, and they're just like,
there's like a jet in the back.
Well,
and there's,
yeah,
like,
they're not military grade vests,
dude,
bro. Like,
but I'm
these
just saying, like, because we're
still.
these TikTok
are-
guys
sick.
You guys got
that like
targeted.
we got ripped,
yeah.
dude. We
It
got,
was bad.
and all the videos had millions of likes, bro. Not views, likes, dude. They
What?
it was 2.
I'm not gonna
last
lie.
Time I looked, it was
I
like
got
3
roasted, but then
million
the
likes on that
guy
one.
commented on my TikTok after I like stitched his, and he was cool about it, and it was like it was all like fun. Like it wasn't supposed to be like super like, but like this is where we're a little bit like jokester. Like we like try
Yeah,
to just be sarcastic. And this is where it kind of fucks us up sometimes because we're just like sarcastic, not thinking, and then it's like kind of offensive. And then
Yeah.
like, but for instance, we posted that video of us in the vest,
Yeah.
and then the military people like responded with their cool ass outfits. And
Bro,
so
we-
I commented on it and got ripped, bro, because I said, whoa, y'all's costumes are way cooler than ours. Where'd y'all get yours? and I was like, they were like so disrespectful. I was like, oh, bro. I was like, I have family in them, and like
Yeah,
that
yeah,
serve.
yeah.
Like, I'm not like hating at all. I was just like, that's where we're like, we try to like troll and like mess around, and like I should have thought about
The
that.
caption
Hey,
didn't
that's
help.
definitely like they serve our country.
Yeah.
That's probably not the best thing to say, Taylor. Like that didn't click in my head, dude. And
Hey, but there's also a fine balance of like being sensitive towards stuff that's obviously a joke.
Yeah.
And then there's, being, chill.
I
think
will,
you could
dude.
tell it's a joke.
I will say
Yeah.
that
The caption
bro. Like,
was
Yeah.
the caption was like this video if we scare you. That was on
it was
me.
like obviously a troll.
but it is.
But that's a troll.
That's clearly a
How
joke.
many likes
It's
did
a
it
troll, but
get?
a
How many
joke.
likes did it get?
It had a lot of likes.
It had like
The
a couple
duets and the
100,000
stitches
likes,
had
and we were like,
way
damn,
more.
I guess a
That's
couple
crazy.
100,000
They had
people are scared of us.
millions. Yeah.
Obviously not, dude. But we just like it's so easy to mess with these people now, you know.
Yeah,
but like, dude, that is one thing that bothers me, man. Like you said, it's such like it's such a sensitive world now, man.
Oh,
like
yeah.
and
So
like
sensitive.
I hate it because like. I don't ever talk. I don't know enough, and I'm not educated enough to know about like politics and this and that. Like, I will never claim that. I will never speak on it. Not because I'm scared of what people say. Is like I genuinely am not. I am not knowledge enough in that to like speak on it and actually have a full blown like argument with someone about it. I don't. But comedy, this, that, they say really offensive things and like all that stuff. It's like there's jokes for a reason, but like the world, I don't know when it started going like another way, but like it's like. Everything is so wrong.
Yeah.
Everything.
Yeah. Especially for us country boys. I mean, shit.
Yeah. Who are you voting for?
Who am I voting for?
Oh,
Take
dude.
a wild guess. I mean,
What did you say?
he asked who I was voting for. I've
Are
never
you,
even
wait,
voted
time out. Are
before.
you
He's
old
not
enough
old
to
enough
vote?
to vote. Oh, yeah, you are.
I'm
Yeah,
old
you
enough
are.
now. Let's go.
Yeah.
I've been waiting like 3 years.
This pod can't go out until after your birthday.
My 23rd.
Yeah,
It's
your
tonight.
23rd birthday.
23rd
Oh yeah, you're
tonight.
right.
Tonight.
What the fuck?
Midnight.
You're gonna be
Midnight.
You're gonna be
Oh, yeah.
23 in a couple hours.
I don't
Yeah, he's
know,
going to be
yeah.
20 and 23.
Huge.
That's crazy.
I might just turn 28.
Damn. Well, we can close it up, boys. We can
Hell
close
yeah.
it up. It's
I
been a
think
long one.
This is a good, dude,
This
a
is
good
fire.
first
Good.
pod, bro. This is the
Yeah,
first
dude, we don't
podcast
have a
ever.
name.
We
Yeah,
don't
we don't
have a
have a
name for it. I mean, this is his
We
podcast,
might
but
just
like,
have to post it and
Bro,
have
but
them
I'm
help
gonna have
us.
you guys back. You guys are my boys.
dude, we're coming back
For sure.
once
we'll
a
be back
month,
next
man.
weekend.
We'll be back next weekend
Yeah,
for
skydive.
more.
I just have to catch you guys in between fucking snowboarding.
Dude, I'm not gonna lie.
We don't get off the mountain.
We don't
That
get
is the
off,
issue.
dude. You're
Yeah,
lucky.
yeah.
You're actually lucky that the night boarding was closed this weekend. Like
Oh,
it's not
yeah.
open yet because we would be on the mountain right now.
And we get back.
I'd
and then
have
we
to
build a
fucking
park
set
here.
it up on the side of the mountain so you guys can all swing and pass.
Dude.
Hey, Chreesh.
Have us mic'd up.
Like a paparazzi interview,
Yeah.
just running up, shoving microphones in people's
Damn.
face.
Well, for real, I
yeah.
appreciate it, guys.
Dude, I appreciate you, man.
yeah,
Thank y'all.
absolutely.
Dude,
Thank you,
hey,
thank
anybody that's new here, just coming by, dude. Freaking subscribe to
this
this guy.
the
Check
dog
him out,
right here.
dude. He's actually the
dog.
GOAT, man. And if you guys are ever in Utah, hit this guy up because he has the coolest shit in the world to go do.
Anything.
But and he's gonna have a lot. I know some of his guests he has coming on.
It's gonna
Valid.
be spicy for y'all.
Oh, man.
Valid.
I'm trying to go all in. I'm trying to hit this hard. Because if I'm
Dude.
gonna do it, why would I fuck around? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm gonna hit it hard.
It's all about
I'm glad we were
like
first.
who
Oh,
you know
yeah.
and
Set
networking,
the bar
bro.
where it needs to be. A little country, a little Cindy.
Yeah, a little country.
I'm glad that like we're the first. That way, it's like me on Jeff's barbershop. I was like the first person on there, and then he had like all the celebrities in the world.
Really?
Yeah, and that's gonna be us, dude. Some TikTok freaking. Some
Not
TikTok
you're not a
guys.
TikTok.
Yeah.
You know what it was? I know what
You're
it
a country
was.
singer.
I know what it was. We were just the easiest to get to. You couldn't hit up the celebrities yet, huh? You couldn't hit up the real celebrities, huh? You couldn't-
Jeez. Well,
Right.
thanks for watching. Subscribe down below.
We'll
Appreciate
have a
it.
name
Let's
soon.
go. Have a name soon.
Peace
Oh,
out.
Chreesh, do a real call out. Come on. What do you mean? Better Dave, dude.
Better
Do a
Derek.
Derek.
Oh,
Fuck. I
Derek?
love Dave.
Yo, real call out. Get his.
I won't.
Yeah, fucking.
Better Derek. Once you bench.
No. Stand up. Take
Stand
your
up.
shirt off.
Take your-
Flex it up, and show him what the fuck is up.
Yeah. Show him what the fuck he's fucking with, dude. Yeah. Oh God.
All right, Derek.
Throw a quick 1-2 for him.
Yeah, they're gonna make. All right, you're breaking shit, dude. Oh my God! Now that his shirt's off, he's definitely gonna get made fun of.
Oh,
He's
yeah.
definitely- no, he's
Hey, Derek. When you can bench a plate, give me a call.
no.
Let's get
Fuck
on.
that,
What?
dude. We
Come
need
on.
something
I don't,
better.
I don't
thought you were
cuss.
country.
I can't cuss. I don't know how to yell. You're good at
Get
this.
your dang
Turn
ass
this-
over here.
turn
Drop
this
your
off.
voice.
Turn this off. Listen, Derek. This is what's up. All right. I don't know who I'm fighting, but we'll figure that out in the meantime. But one thing I do know, and $10,000 validating it, is my boy Chreesh right here will fuck you up, dude. Yeah.
And I've been in the gym with Dad right here. He's the
Dad.
one training me. So.
Taylor, now that his shirt's off, you gotta take yours off.
Dude, I'm not gonna lie, it's bulking season. I'm a little pudgy. It's not too impressive right now.
Facts. Haven't eaten today. We've been snowboarding.
The title is gonna be two TikTokers start getting undressed on
Two
my podcast.
TikTokers reenact Magic Mike.
All right, thanks for watching. Peace.